1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Guys, hopefully my voice is coming through loud and clear. I'm streaming in 2K, so as per YouTube recommendations, it says if you want ultra low latency for real-time interaction with people, put it in 1080p, because 2K and 4K streaming don't support that. They don't support that ultra low latency mode, so I did put it on low latency. There might be a little bit more kind of lag between your messages coming through to me than usual. If you need notice anything weird over the top, just let me know, please. Hopefully everything's coming through loud and clear. Happy Tuesday. We are back in the 738 Delta Ops today. We're going down to Atlanta from Houston. Let me turn the sounds of the sim up. And we do have ATC online. I believe I did get a PDC from Houston Center. So Houston Center is online. Again, if you're just joining us, smash that like button and let's go. We are on VATSIM, ready to go here at Echo 3 in Houston. So hopefully everything will go smoothly with the 2K stream. For the first time I'm trying it, so if you're not watching in 2K, make sure you do. And let's go. So battery. Where's my FMC? Scott says looks great. Okay, beautiful. How come my screens aren't coming on here? You know, I had been loading this for like 2 hours before I started the stream, so it might be a little buggy. So there's no way for me to go turn on the GPU, so I might have to restart here. Let's see, nothing's working. Yeah, this ain't normal. Let's just do a restart quick. Or actually, I wonder if I could do it like this. Tools, aircraft selector, 737. Hopefully this won't crash everything. Please don't crash everything. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Just fly with VORs. Ah, very funny, Gary. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, there we go. Testing 1, 2. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Sometimes using that aircraft selector thing it bugs out, but hopefully it'll be fine. Let's go here. Ground services, request ground power. I'm not gonna bother with the GSX in this airport. Doesn't want to work. So let's wait for that bad boy to connect. So I'm glad, fingers crossed, so far so good with the 2K. I'm not sure if my CPU will blow up, but we'll find out together. Seems to be running smoothly. So let's see. I guess a lot of it has to do with your RAM too. I do have 32 gigs. That might help. So battery, let's go ground power on. Nav lights. And everything's good up here. IFE and cabin utility lights. Arm that. Chimes coming to auto. Window heat. Electrical hydraulic pumps. Aiders to nav. Heading STS here. Check that master caution. 2K makes your voice 2K makes your voice deeper. Scott celebrating 11 months, dude. 1 more month to go till you're Phoenix captain. I always say this. That's 2 years. Phoenix first officer. I always make this mistake. 1 more month, buddy. Thank you so much for your support as always. I don't think my voice is sounding any deeper other than the fact that I might have a slight cold or something. It could be that. But yeah, let's go. 2024. I'm excited, guys. Let's request data from SimBrief. Houston to KATL, and Nashville is my alternate. Good. Let's get some charts out here first of all. Charts. We're gonna go departure. Your audio is different though. Is it like sounding weird? Because I didn't really touch it or anything. Does the sim sound okay? Oh, cleaner. Okay, good. Clearer, sorry. Clearer. We'll take clearer, as long as it's not worse. Maybe I'm speaking louder. I'm like excited about the stream in 2K, so I'm like yelling. Sorry, I'll try not to yell at you guys. Okay. We are out of here on, according to SimBrief, the Mugs 4. So Houston, we're gonna pick the Mugs 4. This is gonna be interesting to spot. Holy moly, that's a lot. It says Mugs 4, that's our departure. We are in Houston, so it should be here. There it is. Mugs 4 RNAV. Airport chart will get that as well. Where's the 10-9? I guess 16. Sometimes it's not 10, it's 79 here probably. 70-9 chart, there it is. For our star, we're on the Hobbit 2. Hobbit 2. Oh yeah, I'm looking at Houston, my bad. Whoops. There we go. And we're expecting 26 right. I can get that out from here. I always want to get this chart stuff over with because it's kind of a pain in the butt. We'll get the ILS localizer for 26 right here, and then airport chart 10-9. Perfect. Landing elevation 1,000. I always forget Atlanta's kind of like on hills. 1,000 feet. So we'll go to 1,000 on the pressurization panel. Landing altitude 1,000. And then cruising altitude 350. And let's do the init stuff. So we're good until 25th of January. Good. I am in Kilo India Alpha Hotel reference airport. I'm gonna grab the left GPS, come here, go like this, go here, here, and then we're going to Kilo Alpha Tango Lima, and we are off runway 15 left. Let me see actually what the ATIS is giving. So Houston ATIS is 12405. We'll go here, 12405.
You have information, Victor.
Alright, let's listen to Victor.
Intercontinental Houston Airport ATIS information, Victor 2253 Zulu. Wind 108 at 7. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,900 overcast. Temperature 11. 2.7. Altimeter 3010. Arrivals expect ILS runway 8 left. ILS runway 8 right. ILS or area navigation Y9 or simultaneous approaches in use. Departing runway 15 left.
Okay, perfect.
Runway
15
15
left.
right. Notices to air mission. All
So we're
aircraft
flying 15
taxi with
left.
transponder on. Land and hold
30,
short
10 on the
operation
altimeters.
2SIXL active. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Alright, information Victor is checked. 3010, 3010, and 3010. Good. Good. Houston Center's 134425. Might as well tune him in. Squawking 7222. Okay, squawking 7222.
Southwest 8568, I sent you a PDC. Just confirm that you received that.
Can confirm.
Alright, that's good to go. Cool, let's continue here. So 15 left it is. We are flight number Delta 1536. And we'll go next page. We are cleared via Mux 4 to Lima Charlie Hotel. Lima Charlie Hotel. I already know it's going to be the first one, but let me just double check. North 3008.5, that's the one. Lima Charlie Hotel. And from there we're hopping on the Quebec 24 to Peyton, Papa, Alpha Yankee, Tango November. And from there we're going to Shire, however you say it. So that's going to be the transition for the star. Sierra Hotel Yankee Romeo Echo, like so. Good. We're going to activate that, execute.
Code 01, it's in a pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000, the Humble altimeter 3010.
LCH. And arrival is going to be via the Hobbit 2 for 26 right. So Hobbit 2, 26 both. And transition is going to be from Shire. And approach is going to be 26 right.
Southwest 1639, turn right heading 090 to avoid the unresponsive aircraft.
Right turn 090, Southwest 1639.
So if I come to pinned approach, do we want it from Zello is the question. If I go on this, it looks like for Atlanta, if I recall, it brings us on a nice long downwind. So all the way to Kiev, or whatever that is. Okay, Kiev. So from there, then I would want to join up nicely from the initial approach fix, because we're going to go kind of downwind. If we don't want it, we can always cut it short and either vector ourselves, or if ATC comes online, which Atlanta Centers usually does, we'll do it that way. We'll cut it short. But we'll take it from Zello. We'll take the full one here for now. I'm happy with that. First of all, let's check put our traffic rings on as well. And we're going to go to plan, data. We're going to go to data here.
Southwest 1639, your radar contacts the altitude.
So it's supposed to be a left turn now.
3.6 Southwest 1639.
Houston. Pinned, Sid.
Southwest 1639, climb and maintain 14,000.
So off 15 left, it's supposed to be pretty much
14,000 direct hook,
direct turn out. Left turn taps 4,000 or under. So do we have that here? Left turn taps 4,000 or below, that's checked, good. And then we'll continue on the waypoints. Bottle 5,000 or below. So because of these constraints, I really want to make sure we get them right here. 5,000 or below, that one's there. Bottle 5,000 or below, good. Anything else? We have mugs, nope. And then we are in the, what transition were we? Lima, Charlie Hotel, Lake Charles, VOR. So the only other restriction after mugs is going to be 10,000 or higher by mult. Let's see. Mult 10,000 or above, I see it. Good. So SID is fine. Everything seems to be connected. No discons. We are on a right downwind for 26 right down in Hotlanta. Okay. And the missed approach point is good there. The track is there. We're going to go FS actions payload according to SimBrief. And again, I'm really loving the way how simple it's almost, dare I say, more responsive than the Phoenix AFB. Now, the Phoenix overall, just because of the interface and how they've set it up, is still number one. But this is a close second, man. It's pretty darn responsive and smooth. I like it. Estimated zero fuel weights today, 132.4. So we'll enter that, 132.4. That's good to go. That gives us 160 people. and or packs should I say. Fuel we have. What do we need on the fuel? Block fuel in 16,800. 16,800. Actually, no, we'll take 17.5, just a little bit more. You know what? Make that 17.7 Captain's Discretion. It's free. Free in the sim. That gives us a gross weight of
1639, climb and maintain for level 370.
Maintain level 370, south 1639,
So
and
we can go perfect.
moderate turbulence through 4,000.
Uh-oh, turbulence to
Southwest
4,000.
1639. Yeah, you're coming up to an area of moderate
8 on the
precip.
cost
If you'd
index,
like, I can try and
350.
vector you to it. Probably a deviation to the south would be best for you.
Yeah, 1639, if we could get like right,
Our
maybe
plan
20
is,
degrees, climb over this stuff.
Southwest 1639 deviations up to
8.3,
20 degrees right is approved. When
9.8.
able,
So
proceed
with the
direct
contingency,
Lake
it's
Charles.
9.8 on the plan.
20 degrees right is approved, and when able, direct to Lake
Okay, so it
Charles.
seems like this aircraft
1639.
is having issues with the weather. There's some turbulence and whatnot. So they're deviating around the weather to go to Lake Charles, which is our transition. So we have to keep that in mind. And then final reserves and alternate is going to be 6.6, we'll call it. 6.6. I'm just going to go off this because I don't want to keep switching back and forth. Give you guys a headache. Cruise winds is going to be at top of climb at 350. 257 at 116. So it's a gusty, turbulent kind of day at those altitudes. Winds aloft are 116 knots. 257 at 16. Damn. Minus 50 on the OAT. Okay, so for the D rate, I'm gonna come here and grab our performance tool, and runway is gonna be 15 left. Import from OFB, good. Import this from aircraft because we've already put everything in. Import this from the aircraft as well, calculate. So rating is going to be takeoff 1, so D-rated 89.58 on the N1. We need flaps 5, and we got everything else there.
Southwest 85.
So N1 rating takeoff.
Pushback at Alpha 8.
D-rated takeoff 1. What was my cell temp? 43. So I'm going to enter that in. 43.
8568 requesting pushback at Alpha.
It says using reserve fuel, but it said that yesterday too. I'm trusting SimBrief here. We needed, I'm going to check one more time. 16.8, I'm taking 17.8 pounds on board. 17,800, good. We'll make our D-rated climb as well. And then we'll go flaps 5. Center of gravity 5.67, which seems to match 5.67 perfect. And I'll set that now so I don't forget. 5.67. Looking for about 2/3 past 5 here. That should do the trick. 5 points, a little bit up. There we go. We'll keep it there. And speeds should be there. 39, 40, 45. 39, 40, 45. Populate that. And we forgot the runway winds again. I'm trying to do this properly. 110 at 7. Let's pop that in there. 110 at 7. Runway wind. Takeoff speeds deleted. Fine. Go back here. Put that back. Okay, 145. Beautiful.
So 1639, can we get direct to Houston instead of Lake Charles?
And he's asking for a shortcut now, maybe because of the weather still. Do we have terrain weather radar in this or no? I don't think it's functional, is it? I don't think so. I think this stuff is in-op, if I'm not... Yeah, it's in-op. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go flight directors, initial altitude for the climb is going to be, according to my RNAV departure, Runway, it's not that. So we're 15 left then, 16,000. And let's just make sure our PDC is agreement with that, in agreement with the 16,000. Good.
All right, aircraft. Sorry, Houston Center stepped away for a second because I got kids waking up and stuff. We're actually going to log off here pretty soon.
Oh no.
American 1436, you're leaving my airspace anyway. You're headed up to Fort Worth. Frequency change is approved. And all the other aircraft, your frequency change is approved as well. Have a good flight.
Damn it.
Mike.
See ya.
See ya. We'll get a CIA in.
Yeah, and Killer 01, Houston approach is actually logging off as well, so it will be
No.
the advisory frequency for you.
Sean's in the house. Says, have a nice flight. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm just going to get the APU on, and we shall get out of here. Fuel pumps on. Nothing in the center tank. Negligible amount. We're going to go yaw damper on. And we're going to go seatbelt signs. Whoops. On. And APU. Start. Anti-collision coming on. Wardell Junius. Hey guys, finally getting to watch again. Happy New Year's. Welcome, Wardell. Welcome, welcome. Bring your kids to work day for ATC. Yeah, we almost caught him, Gary. We took our sweet time taking, setting up the aircraft, so it's okay. Fire it up. Alright, we'll wait for this light to come on. There we go. APU gen is available. Put it on the bus. And I think you're supposed to wait a minute, but forget about that. We'll just turn the APU bleed on now. Packs off, isolation valve open. And let's do a couple of these tests. I don't usually do this. We skip these usually, but why not? Stall warning. 2 doesn't want to work. I don't know why it sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. Mach airspeed warning 1, Mach airspeed warning 2, and you're supposed to do all this during the pre-flight. I'm totally aware of that, but I'm just messing around here. There we go. Overheat detection for the test on and on are working, and then we have all our fire warnings working and good to go, and 3 green lights here and 3 green lights on the roof. Good. Kind of did the pre-flight everything backwards. Landing gate, landing emergency extension hatch is closed and everything is set there. And I believe there was something. Whoop! What did I just do? What did I just press? Oh, there we go. I believe there was a test here. There we go. Lights test. Light it up like a Christmas tree. Again, I don't usually do this just to do everything faster, but since we're taking our sweet time today with everything, why not? All right. So, overhead panel. Everything is good up here. I am good for engine starts. I'm going to go, again, APU bleeds on. APU is bleeding and on the bus. I can disconnect the external power and packs off, isolation valve open. Let's go doors. Good, they were closed because we didn't do any GSX boarding in it or anything anyway. Parking brakes, let's set those. So chocks can come off as well. Remove all that good stuff. And we'll tell GSX we're good to go. Oh yeah, so are we gonna have pushback here? Because we don't have GSX. Okay, no problem. I believe this has a pushback. Push, let's see, where we want to go here. Nose right. Standard left, standard Nose right, 90 degrees, good. Distance to taxi lane, so are we going on an active? No, that's the maneuvering area. So I'm not gonna bother to make any calls. Ramp is a pushback our discretion to the ramp. TPX 200, start.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left.
That's correct.
Roger that. Ready to push. Tail to the left. Park brakes off. Brakes released.
So 15 left is going to be runway heading 149. 149.
Here we go.
Alright. Clear to start. Thank you. And to Ryzen. Wordle says, I love this channel, I feel alive again. Yeah, I remember you were watching our streams back in like 2022. It's been a while, dude. Alright, starter, cutout. Sure, you got it. Parking brake set.
Brake set.
Engine 1, starting engine number 1. We'll go altitude reporting off on the squawk as well.
Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slim release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Have a good flight. Or not you. I'll have a good flight. Thank you. I just told the tow guy to have a good flight. Oh boy. He said pin's gonna be on the left. Watch him come here. Oh yeah, there's no GSX, he's not actually gonna walk here. Oh, silly simple. Silly simple. We'll wait for engine start on number 1. Two good engines, beautiful. And let's not do what we did yesterday and forget to turn our PAX auto. So if you didn't watch the stream yesterday, I was at 11,000 feet doing a pressurization check and I realized the PAX were off. I was like, oh my god, the cabin altitude was like, it was getting up there, but not high enough for them to become hypoxic just yet. But we were kind of close on the edge there. So engines of the bus, engine bleeds on, PAX auto, isolation valve auto, APU off, and bleed off and APU off. Then we'll go taxi lights on, engine start switches to continuous. Ding dong. We'll go flaps. Set 5. Checked. Auto brakes RTO. And flight controls. Let's come over here, do a quick flight control test. Flight controls. Full left. Neutral observed. For full right. Neutral observed. Full aft. Forward. Rudders. Full right. Full left. Flight control test complete. And takeoff speeds are still the same. We are good to go. Let me run this, since we're in Delta, let's run this legendary
Delta
announcement.
shared with friends and loved ones. Every flight is a chance to celebrate together. And when we celebrate, we connect the world.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
And thank you for flying with Delta.
Our first priority on every flight is the health and safety of our customers and crew. So before we depart,
Please pay attention to this important safety message. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in
gonna be
front of you.
a-
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a
Right
crew
turn.
member
Can we
for
cross here?
assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
as we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To
Hold on,
fasten,
let me have a
zip the
look at
middle
this
tip
taxi
into the
route here
buckle
real
and
quick.
adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
We're gonna
If your
take
seat
a
has shoulder
right.
harness, secure it by attaching the metal
I'm trying to
tip
get to
the
15
fitting on the belt.
left,
To release,
so-
remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to
Turnway
retract.
Bravo
Please remain
Bridge.
seated with your seatbelt
I'm
securely
not
fastened.
sure if we
anytime
can
the
fit
seatbelt
on
sign
the
is off.
Romeo Alpha
Even if the
Bridge.
sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated in case
Let's
of
try to go
sudden
for
repair.
Turnway
In the
Bravo
event
just to
of
be
repair,
safe
the crew
here.
might also need to
And then
buckle up
we'll
for
go
safety.
via
We apologize if this means our service
Whiskey
is interrupted.
Bravo.
Federal regulations require all passengers
To
to comply
Whiskey
with the
Whiskey.
posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin. In addition to
Houston
any numerous
traffic,
instructions.
Delta 1536 taxiing 15 left via Apron, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey
Is
Whiskey.
not allowed on any
Houston
Delta
traffic.
flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits
Whoops.
on this plane. 8 doors, 4
Last
on
I
each
checked, you
side.
need to be on
Each door
Unicom.
has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carrying items behind. All exits are clearly marked with a
Houston
green
traffic,
symbol. Arrows
Delta
indicate
1536
the directions to these
taxiing
exits.
15
Please take a
left
moment to
via
find the exits
Whiskey
closest
Bravo,
to
Whiskey
you,
Whiskey,
and
Houston.
remember, they might be behind you. If there's a loss of power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if the cabin pressure changes, the panels inside the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended to start
Rip
the flow of
truck.
oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely
so
around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest
turnway
by pulling
should be
down on
probably
the red
that
tab at the
one.
bottom of the vest, or
Yeah, we
around
can
the
fit on
end
this
of
one
it
too,
by
actually.
blowing into the tube at shoulder length.
Turnway,
A water-activated
Romeo
light is
Alpha.
attached to each vest.
For children who weigh less than 35 pounds, place the vest around the infant's waist and secure the strap between the legs. Refer to the safety information card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are located in a marked compartment at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Now before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are at resting position, and your tray table is put away. If you have a suite door, ensure it is open. Please note that there is a placard on the door, visible when closed, explaining how to use the suite door in case of an emergency. Please take a moment to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
Wherever your celebrations take you, thanks for choosing Delta to fly you there. Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please settle in and have a wonderful flight. Thank you for flying with Delta.
Alright. Lock time can go on. So right on Whiskey Bravo and left on Whiskey Whiskey. Okay, Whiskey Bravo is the next one coming up. Hold your ears. Never mind the terrain. I don't know why it's doing that. My realism, dude. My realism. Why are we in the dirt? Hopefully it's not the 2K stream. Frying something. Alright, only Jacksonville Center is online right now from what I see. Alright, let's take a left here on Whiskey. Houston traffic, Delta 1536 taking runway 15 left, I for departure to the southeast. Houston traffic. Alright, 600 feet and then we'll make our left turn to taps and 4,000 or lower by taps. 15 left checks. Hold your ears. Screenshot. Hold on. We want to do it from this way with a tower in the background. Screenshot. There we go. Houston traffic, Delta 1536 taking off 15 left, Monks for RNAV departure to the southeast. Houston. Cabin crew, please prepare for takeoff. Takeoff thrust set. Engine indications normal. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Check.
VT.
Buzzer it, you're up.
Climb.
LNAV, VNAV speed check. Houston traffic, Delta 1536 departed 15 left, left turn to taps, last call. Houston. Anti-ice, not yet. 16 degrees out. So 4,000 or lower for taps. We got a little bit of an inversion. So the temperature's actually climbing here as we're climbing out. Usually it gets colder, but because there's a weather inversion right now over Houston, apparently. See, it's 19 degrees. It's getting warmer and warmer. Interesting. It's cool how that's modeled here in Microsoft. As we're breaking through a layer. Wants us to level off for a second here to respect that altitude restriction, and then it's going to be 5,000 or less by the next one.
Hello, traffic. So number 2 is my 6 engine.
Alright, it should go N1. There we go. Climb up. It's 1 more 1,000 feet. We have 6 miles till the next restriction. Hold your ears. It's going to be a little bit loud. Woohoo! Latest, Houston. We'll see ya. My bad, I blew through that altitude trying to mess around with the external cam there. Let's go back to 5,000, level off. We're just cloud surfing right now for 3 miles. It's pretty cool. Then after that, it's going to be left turn to Mugs, 10,000 or... Uh-oh. What is it? Why is the master light caution coming on? Aircon? Hold up. Left turn. I'm going to go autopilot on. Off schedule descent. I'm not descending. Pax auto. Isolation valve auto. Engine bleeds on. I don't know. That might be a bug because we're not descending. That's for sure. So that light goes on. Oh, there you go. It extinguished itself. So that light's supposed to go on if, like, I have 350 here, but I level off at like 340, and then you descend. It's gonna say off schedule descent, but I don't know why it was giving that. I wanted to hand fly. Just want to keep hand flying for a bit. So we're going to Mugs and then left turn 10, 10,000 or higher by Malt. Gary says that's normal. You descended a bit. I don't recall that happening before though. Maybe because we went to 5,100 and down to 5. Maybe that's why, Gary. Maybe. So it probably like got tricked into thinking that it's cruising at like 5,100. I see. Go seatbelt signs. And we didn't have to, luckily we didn't have to deal with much weather on our way climb out over Houston like the other aircraft behind us. It's pretty nicely trimmed out. Alright, autopilot. Hear those CFM 56s roar. Okay, let's enjoy this for a sec and then we'll start thinking about our arrival. Alright, 1616, we can keep going. I don't see any other restrictions, so I'm gonna go all the way to 350. Alt intervent. Yeah, it was 10,000 or higher by Malt. Everything else is good to go. We're going to Lake Charles. You know what? I'm actually going to pull up the star. See what fixed ring I need. So we're coming from the Shire transition. So the first restriction we need to worry about is 240 or higher by Biggins. B-G-G-N-S. So we'll say 250. That's going to put us 10,000 to lose. We'll call it 33 to start it. So 33 miles out, we'll start our descent from Biggins. Climbing through flight level 180. Let's go standard on the barrow. Love the way that light's bouncing off the EFIS there. Standard on the, so we got standard once, twice, and 3 times. Good. Top of drop is not for a while. We have 400 miles to go. Super unfortunate what happened with the A350, the Japan Airlines crash. I'm ripped to the Coast Guards. I'm so super glad that everybody else survived though on the A350 and they weren't trying to get their bags and stuff out of there. They just ran out. That's what you're supposed to do. Screenshot. Should have done the pressurization check a little bit earlier, but better late than never, I guess. 3,000 cabin altitude 3000 and pressurizing. Pressure diff 7. Everything's looking good and under control. Famous last words. Touring the US of A. I'm gonna increase my cost index a little bit. We'll go. Let's make it like 30. .76. What if I make it 50? We did take a little bit extra fuel. Mach 0.77, we'll call it a deal. I'm gonna put some live ATC in the background. Let's see if we can get Atlanta. That way we'll see what runway they're doing in real life. Can I listen to the ATIS in real life? Let's see. I wonder if this will load. This is the real world ATIS from Atlanta Airport I'm trying to run.
2-8.
There we go.
Land and hold short operations in effect. Bird activity within
Land
the
and hold
airport.
short operations in effect.
Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramp. Taxiways and runways advised on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Broken
that slide.
Descend a rotary FD pass 10 on the right. Transition right side 1.75.
Visibility 10. Your clouds at 20,000 to 5,000 cataract.
That was loud. Scott says hand fly to initial approach fix to landing. Oof. We could. I mean, we could. Not sure what kind of landing that'll get us though. I'll probably be exhausted by the time I reach the threshold. Especially if it's IMC. Okay, let me try Atlanta Tower. Actually, let's do Atlanta approach. Really? Nobody's listening right now? I would imagine there's more than 0 people listening to Atlanta approach. Guess not. Let's see if this sounds more pleasant than the ATIS. So I do see on live ATC the ATIS says as of 22:35, so 17:35. Oh, that's really old. I'd rather go by the one here. Where is it?
Delta 884, reduce speed to 210.
There we go.
Southwest 2257.
This is real life Atlanta approach we're listening to.
Heading 200, Southwest 2257.
So winds are 310 at 4. Okay, so this is an hour newer than the one online on live ATC. So this is as of 6:52, 18:52. 6:52 Eastern, which is 12 minutes ago. 310 at 4. 10 statute mile visibility. Few clouds 20,000. Scattered 25,000. Temperature 8. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3019.
1485. Reduce speed 210.
Sea level pressure 1023.1 hectopascal. Hourly temperature and dew point is 8.3 and -3.9. Hourly, no, maximum, what was the one in front? Maximum 6-hour temperature is 12.2. Minimum 6-hour temperature is 7.8. Pressure is slightly rising at a rate of 0.0. That's too much. 3019, that's what I was getting at. So we're gonna put that here. $3019 and 3019. Swedish. Okay, hello to you too. Thank you. Where did the Atlanta approach go? Gary, good point, man. We have 100 knot tailwind pushing us towards Atlanta. Beautiful. That's what you want to see.
Hello,
Love the live. 737-800. Yes, sir. Smash that like button.
India. 2434 line approach, runway 26 right. 26 right.
So they're doing 26 right in real life in Atlanta. That's good.
71334, flighting 190.
190 heading Delta 1334.
Atlanta Delta 2418, 156 down to 14,000.
Excuse me.
American 2418, Delta 2418.
Few December 7800 Delta JFK to Miami. Nice.
1334 to maintain 6,000, connect approach 127.25.
A-firm, Navigraph.
6,000 Delta 1334.
Affirmative.
Delta 1232, 17.5 for 13.
Delta 1232, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right, information to India.
So we are on the Hobbit 2 arrival to Atlanta, and we are doing Shire transition to a right downwind.
Delta 2418, just to maintain 12,000, proceed direct for range.
Alright, 12,000, direct range, Delta 2418.
Delta 2434, just to
cruising
maintain
altitude.
9,000, plotting 240, vector to final.
Alright,
Snacks can be served.
240 heading left side. City altitude again for Delta 24, third floor.
9,000.
9,000 and 240 heading Delta 2434.
Delta 884, contact approach 127.25.
2725, Delta 84,
Yeah.
So we're tracking 077 and heading 077 because we got a direct tailwind here. So let's sync our heading bug here. Good. All right. Might as well start doing some work for the. Oh my goodness, that's terrible radios.
Delta 2355, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right.
All right. Might as well start for setting up for the approach since we're twiddling our thumbs here in this cruise. I'm going to start by putting some descent winds. We can't request it because I don't have the sim brief downloader, so I'm just going to go here.
Gonna maintain 7,000 Delta 1485.
Don't want to look at all the no times. That's fine. 310-273 at 94. Uh, 200-269 at 37. And 100, I guess you have to enter the altitude first.
1232, just to maintain 12,000.
Descent
12,000.
273 at
1485, contact
018 for 100.
2725, North 14.
Delta 2418, reduce
Did I just say
speed to
273? 273 at 018. Whoops.
Delta
Wrong place.
2434, fly heading 190.
190 heading Delta 2434.
Good. And what's the QNH or altimeter rather? Down in Atlanta 3019. That is indeed Atlanta 3019. Good.
Delta 2434, just to maintain 6,000.
It says descend winds uplink, but I don't have the download. I don't think
355, just to maintain 12,000.
this will work. Should I try it? I don't think it will work.
Delta 2434, contact
Oh, it did work.
7.25.
2725, I believe it was, Delta 2434.
Yes, sir.
310, it says 275 at 79. So at 310, it's a little bit different. 273 at 094, interesting. I'm just gonna go by what I have. I don't know what numbers these are. 273 at 94. Sucks that I have to enter it again, but whatever. 269 at 37.
1232, reduce speed to 210.
Roger 210, 1230.
And it was 273 at 18. So descend winds are there, and then for approach ref, we can do gross weight is going to be, so 8.6 is what we're our progress is we're going to land with. We have 12.6,
Atlanta approach, runway 26 right.
so 4 less than our gross weight of this, so 141.1.
2418, just to maintain 7,000.
Let's go here,
Number 6 Tango X-ray, the Atlanta altimeter is 3018.
landing en route, gross weight 141.1.
Denver 4950, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right.
Atlanta approach 26 right checked. Import. Actually, I'm not going to import because I entered it here. I'm going to go auto brakes 2. Baby those brakes a little bit. Flaps 30 packs on, anti-ice off, VRF at 5. I wonder how much you can add up to. It lets you add up to 20, okay? That's for like wind shear and stuff like that. Turbulence. Import weather 3019. So I need 7670. I have 9,000 available. VREF is 152, so 157. Interesting how that says one. Oh, okay. Wouldn't be 149 for the higher gross weights, or so if I put 141.1 to match it with what I put in the performance tool, it's going to say 147. So even slower. I'm not sure. You know what? I think this is already including the additive. Ah, so because it wasn't saying VAP, I thought this is the VREF that you add 5 to. That's why last night I felt like I'm approaching the threshold quicker than usual. I'm like, I don't know, this feels kind of fast for this 738 that compared to what I usually come in at. So I think that's what it is, guys. If I go here.
Southwest 1232, just to maintain 7,000.
Yeah, okay, so VREF.
2355, reduce speed to 210.
It already adds to it, so I don't. Basically, last night we came in 5 knots too fast twice. Okay, no problem. Better than 5 knots too slow, I guess. But okay, we're gonna take that into account. So VREF 152. That means 147. Now it all matches. I was wondering why they don't match. Okay, so 147, but we'll go for 152 for the VAP. I would have liked if they programmed it to change this into VAP once you add the additive, or maybe add another line that says VREF 147 and VAP 152 just to minimize any chances for confusion for dummies like me. Cool, so that means we are good to go with the approach there. What else do I need to do? Obviously my frequency and course. So we're going from Zello, but we might vector ourselves and take it short. India Golf X-Ray Zulu is the localizer that we want. 110.1 is the frequency. 110.1. 110.1. active, and our minimums are going to be, actually the course is 275.
12725, Sheila.
Good.
2355, just going to maintain 7,000.
Minimums on the ILS for the Barrow is 1190. 1190. Whoops, not this. Go back to 3019, thank you. Here, we'll start from the FO side. So 1190. Oh, this mouse helps so much. The fact that the wheel kind of comes off and spins freely. There we go. What did I say? 1190? 1190, okay. $11.90 on the barrel set once. Whoops. 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 Sorry, my wheel kept spinning and spinning.
Number 6 Tango X-ray, turn left, heading 190.
Back to 190, 6 Tango X-ray.
And oh my goodness, I lost my right click. Where did my right click go?
Delta 2355, kind of approach.
I'm not able to pan around, guys. Oh no, that's not good. I'm literally not able to pan around right now.
4958, reduce speed to 210.
Okay, let's finish this first.
X-ray, just going to maintain 6,000.
This is going to be a struggle.
127.25.
2725 and down 6,000. Tango X-ray.
I made my mouse go haywire there for some reason. Okay, so yeah, we're not able to pan around for some reason. What if I go...
4818, land approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots or greater.
26 right, 16 or greater, net 4818.
Endeavor 5298, Atlanta.
Okay, I can do it like this. I just have to click my scroll wheel. Now let me see what happens if I go back. Okay, good, we got it back. My trick worked. Perfect. So now we can pan again. Kind of reset it there. Okay, what was my course? I think I got distracted there. 275. 275, there we go.
45, land approach, runway 26 right, maintain 300 knots or greater. 1660, land approach, runway 26 right.
How much to go till top of drop? $218, okay. So final approach course 275. That means the reciprocal of that is going to be 09 or 5.
Endeavor 4958, to maintain 7,000.
So I'm going to put a fixed ring or extended runway center line as a fix. And then we can also do a, 095 like this on the radial. And then we can do 10-mile fixed ring around that and 5 mile out to make sure we're configured. I'm going to come here, make sure that's all in the box.
Delta 945, just going to maintain 12,000.
Beautiful.
Direct range.
Still no Atlanta Center. That's uncharacteristic of them. Usually, Atlanta Center is one of the most busier ones on one of the more busier ones on VATSIM.
Endeavor 4958, kind of approach 127.25.
275, 4958, good night.
See ya.
112 knot tailwind, so ground speed 556. Oh baby, beautiful for our fuel usage.
Delta 2993, land approach, runway 26 right.
26 right, Delta 2993.
Endeavor 4818, turn right, direct cloud. Jack Cloud, 4818.
So we know for the landing our auto brake's going to be 2. We'll set that.
Delta 945, reduce speed to 210. Well, just 210, open that one.
We got PP4748 on Twitch says hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
Number 4818, reduce speed to 210. Speed 210, 4818. 1660, reduce speed to 210. Delta 2993, just to maintain 12000. Delta 2993, 12, 12000.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more water.
Air 4804, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right. 26 right, that's 4804. Number 4804 is going to maintain 2000, 12,000, proceed direction range. 2,000 direction range, and number 4818 is going to maintain 7,000. 7,000, 4818. So 787 Atlanta approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots or greater. Consider fast, 26 right, 787. Delta 2993, reduce speed to 210. Delta 2993, slow to 210. Delta 945 is going to maintain 7,000. Number 4818, contact approach 127.25. 2725, number 4818. Delta 787, this is to maintain 12,000.
787, 1312 south. First call 1602, 1605 for 14,000.
Delta 1602, Atlanta approach.
Back with you.
Information to India, altimeter 3018.
I had to turn the heater on. Freezing.
4804, reduce speed to 210.
Let's see how what the weather's doing in Toronto here.
Delta 1660, just going to maintain 7,000. So 945, connect approach 127.25. 1602, maintain 3109.
Alright, maintain 310 Delta 16. First, good evening, number 5137 out of 15 and a half.
Okay, it is
5137 line approach, runway 26 right.
26 right.
minus, or it's 0 degrees. Okay, so it's pretty much freezing. This is of 28 minutes ago. 240 at 15, so they're probably doing runway 24s in Toronto.
They're 5120 line approach, runway 28.
I approach Delta 1029 is 18,000 descending jet across 14,000 and glide bend information India.
Delta 1029 line approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots.
I'll maintain 310, 26 right, Delta 1029.
Screenshot.
93 is going to maintain 7,000. Delta 1602, just going to maintain 11,000, 11,000.
11,000 Delta.
Endeavor 52, correction, Endeavor 5120, connect approach 127.9er.
127.9er, Endeavor 5120.
Delta 1660, connect approach 127.25.
Kind of hugging the coast there. We'll get a screenshot like this too.
Delta 754 is back in 17,000 across Dipper at 13,000 with India.
Delta 54, line approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots. Delta 787, reduce speed to 210.
Still no Atlanta Center.
Endeavor 1404, maintain 7,000.
7,000.
Delta 2993, connect approach 127.25.
Delta 2993, 27 and a quarter.
Yeah. Endeavor 5137, just to maintain 11,000.
Center maintain 1,000, Endeavor 5157.
Maintain 12,000, proceed direct range.
I just did 12,000 direct range, Delta 1020.
Maintain 280 knots, maintain 12,000.
280 knots now down to
That's correct. Delta 1602, reduce speed to 210. They're 5137, reduce speed to 210.
Order 210, Endeavor 5137.
Delta 787, just to maintain 7,000. Endeavor 4804, connect approach 127.25.
Wow, some of those radios are just terrible.
Delta 2191, Atlanta approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots to radar.
310 radar to 26 right, Delta 2191.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, it's your captain speaking. On behalf of Delta Airlines, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this service to Atlanta. We're currently at our final cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, and we'll be starting our descent towards Atlanta in about 15 minutes. Cabin crew will come around to make sure your seatbelts are secured with your seats in the most upright position, tray table stowed. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight and follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times. We should have you down on the ground in about 45 minutes. The weather down in Atlanta is 8 degrees and clear. Again, on behalf of Delta, your first officer, this is Captain Simple and your cabin crew. I'd like to thank you for joining Delta Airlines, and I hope you choose us again. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Delta 1075 with you, 75 to over
With you.
14,000 with India.
See, real world pilot just popped that with you. I hear more pilots in real life say with you actually than I do on VATSIM, to be honest. Because on VATSIM, everyone's like trying to be professional because they're not real pilots. Whereas the real pilots are like, I don't care, I'll just say with you.
Air 5475, descend to maintain 12,000, proceed direct to range.
12,000 direct to range, number 5475.
Air 5475, maintain 280 knots.
280 knots, and number 5475.
Delta 1602, connect approach 127.25. Air 5137, descend to maintain 7,000.
I wonder how the stream in 2K would hold up with the Phoenix, because it's more of a demanding aircraft. So far so good, knock on wood with the PMDG, but would it hold up with the Phoenix? A320 is the question. If we stream in 2K, we shall find out. So 240 or higher.
1075, reduce speed to 280.
Slow to 280, Delta 1075.
Delta 1029, just to maintain 7,000. Air 5137, connect approach 127.25.
2725, number 5137. Have a great night.
Delta 2191, reduce speed to 210. Endeavor 5475, reduce speed to 210.
Speed 210 now, Endeavor 5475.
So 406, line approach, runway 26 right, maintain 310 knots.
310, right, Delta 4.
Delta 1075, reduce speed to 210.
Put our heading bug around, what is that, 052 to track 058. Crabbing a little bit from winds on our left side, or right, quartering, yeah, from our right side, quartering tailwind.
62, just to maintain 12,000, proceed direct rain. Rain down to 1.
From our left side, blowing towards our right side, I mean.
Delta 754, just to maintain 7,000.
Getting kind of close to TOD.
27.25.
We'll go 240.
Maintain 11,000, 11,000. So stop the descent at 11, 11,000, Delta 1362. Delta 809, connect approach 127.9er.
So let's see, where's the top of drop as calculated by the VNAV? This is my calculated top of drop. Okay, so theirs is a lot, so it wants me a lot higher, because this is 240 or higher. So it calculated, especially because we have more track miles since we're going downwind, probably has us at like, I don't know, somewhere close to 300, I would imagine. We'll kind of go in between. I don't necessarily need VNAV too much for this approach, to be honest with you guys. I think we'll just vertical speed it. It's not too much of a... See, I really find VNAV helps you out when it's like a complex approach in terms of the number of restrictions and waypoints. That really helps to slow things down for you, and it takes care of all the step down altitudes and the speeds and everything. But when it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like you only have 4 restrictions on the entire star from Shire or Shear, however you say it, I would rather just kind of do it in vertical speed. I could see manually here using the 3-to-1 rule. So if I want to be at 17 or higher, so at this point, even though it says higher, because it's starting to really route towards the airport and it's close by, I would go by that altitude. So 17, because then I have 14 miles to lose 3,000 to 14,000, and then 12 miles to lose another couple. So you need those track miles to go down that distance. So I wouldn't come in, even though it says smog at like 170 or higher, I would not necessarily come in at like, flight level 250. So you got to use your common sense. But from Biggins to Smog, we have 48 miles. So using the 3-to-1 rule, I would say at least 14, 15,000 feet we can lose. So what's 17 plus 14? That's like 31. So you can see that's dead smack matching pretty much with what I said about the VNAV. I said it's going to have us around 300 or something. So even manual calculations kind of confirms that. So I'll just use vertical speed. We'll make adjustments as necessary.
That was 2191, connect approach 127.25.
2725, 2191.
Alright, I'm going to pause the music because we're going to start a descent soon. We are still unicomming. Atlanta Center is not online. Alright. We'll see if that changes.
Tower 32, just to maintain 12,000. 12,000 up 32. Tower 1075, just to maintain 7,000.
Let's see if there's an updated ATIS at all, or METAR. So that's going to be the latest and greatest. We're going to keep going with that. 3019, cool.
Delta 406.
Here we are now on the arrival.
So to 210, Delta 4.
And there 5475, connect approach 127.25.
2725, and there 5475, good day.
Good day.
Delta 904, pass in 18.6 for 14. Delta 904, line approach, runway 26 right. That was 2933, reduce speed to 210. 2933, slow 210. Delta 1075, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, the citation at 6,000. Delta 1362.
Did you just say tally ho?
1362, leave 1 without 1,000.
I think he just said tally ho.
210,
210, Delta 32.
Delta 1075, connect approach 127.25.
27.25, Delta 75. Good night,
27 and a quarter. These pilots are just making up their own radio comms. Tally ho, 27 and a quarter.
184 across Glavin, 14 with India.
Delta 904, line approach, runway 26 right.
26 right.
Delta 904, runway 26 right.
Delta 874, traffic across Glavin at 14 India.
Alright, I'm gonna get a METAR in chat as well just to see if
26 right.
there's gonna be anything new. I think they're all using the same source. So it's gonna be probably most likely the same as the PMDG, but we'll just double check to be sure.
Delta 1362, connect approach 127.25.
2725, Delta 1362.
Yeah, it's the same METAR. Okay. Coming up past my fixed ring, I can delete that, declutter this. So VNAV TOD is coming up. I'm gonna start a gentle descent now. We're gonna go seatbelt signs on, and let's vertical speed it. We'll go 1,000 feet, maybe we'll go 1,400 feet a minute and see how that works out. And we'll adjust as needed.
Delta 406 is to maintain 7,000.
And after 240, the next one's going to be 170.
874 is to maintain 12,000
Check.
and proceed direct to range.
Down to 12,000 direct range. Delta 874.
Let's get an outside view. Hold your ears, this is going to be loud.
12,000, we have India.
Southwest 9010 at line approach, runway 26 right.
That's right. Last up with 3448, 15 to 12, and we got India.
Southwest 3448, line approach, runway 26 right.
Right,
Delta 2933 is to maintain 7,000.
Alright, I'm going to pause or close the ATC now because we're going to need to talk on Unicom. You can pretty much select the next one, 17,000 or higher by smog. 17,000 or higher. Good. I'm gonna go to 2,000 feet a minute. Maybe a little bit of spoil brakes. Actually, you know what? I don't think that's necessary. I'm just gonna go 1,800. Let's see if the speed still wants to slip up. Maybe a little bit of spoil brakes. Just to keep that speed under control. So at this point I have 45 to go to smog and I need to lose 13, so we're not looking bad. If it doesn't turn out to be a CDFA and it's a level segment before smog, that's fine. Okay, we can decrease that now and bring back the speed brakes. We'll see how that works out. Again, we can be a little bit higher, but you don't want to come in like 250 by smog, you know what I mean? So about 88 from the runway. We've had a tailwind component, at least a tailwind component the whole time. If not a direct tailwind, then at least a component. -5-degree track crab angle between our track and our heading. So just a tip, when you guys want to sync your heading bugs, it's not always necessarily going to be matching that track number because you got to account for the wind. So in this case, I'm getting pushed a little bit from the left, so crabbing my nose about 5 degrees to the left to account for that. So you guys want to match your heading bug to this white marker, not the track, as close as possible. Now, when there's winds are calm or the winds are directly from your headwind or tailwind, then it's going to match, because you don't have a crosswind component, right? So okay, aircraft's doing a pretty cool job of maintaining 1500 feet a minute and slowing down for me without any spoil brakes. Appreciate that. Thank you, 7-3, my favorite aircraft. Thank you, thank you. Ultimately, it comes down to ENSOL. ENSOL is the one after Hobbit where you want to be at exactly 12,000. So it should be good. We have 25 plus 12, 35 miles to go to ENSOL to lose 12. Yeah, we're bang on profile using vertical speed. It's all about that 3-to-1 rule. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1536 is descending by the Hobbit 2. We're about 50 south west of the field for a right downwind, runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. After smog, it says be 14,000 or higher by Hobbit. A little bit of spoil brakes. We're not trying to save fuel for the company here, not in the sim. Might have to hustle a little bit just to catch that profile now. and slow down, so I have my spoil brakes extended fully. Okay, 20 out, and you want to lose 8,000 for Ensol. So we're hustling down, that's fine. Coming down to 180. I can switch over to the local altimeter 3019. We'll double check that's the latest and greatest. Nope, we got new data, so still 3019, but 320 at 6, 10 statute miles, fuel cost 20,000, fuel 25, 7 minus 4. Okay, good. 3019. Good to go. $30.19 set 3 times, check. So I don't have any speed restrictions, so that's fine. Let's go 3,000, try to meet that 12,000 for Ensol. Got some tailwind, which is kind of pushing us faster towards that waypoint too, which means we need a higher descent rate. Alright, good. Looks like we're going to meet that restriction of 12,000 without using VNAV. So we'll go 1,000 feet to go, 3 miles out, perfect. Alright, altitude acquired 12,000. The next one's going to be 5,000. For Zello. Spoil brakes. Come back. Whew, that was spicy. Passing that, we're gonna go to 5,000 now. Speed down to 250. TCAS is good. Alright, good. 10,000 feet. We're gonna go down to 5,000 for the ILS intercept at Zello. Alright. Alright, for the ILS, missed approach altitude is missed approach track is climbed to 1800, then climbing right into 4000. Inbound on the Romeo Mike Golf VOR. Radio 132 to Dallas int and hold. So 4000 is the missed approach altitude. Sun speed. A little bit of speed brakes here. Alright, VREF minus, or VFE minus 10, flaps 1. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1536 is on the right downwind runway 26 right, Atlanta. And we'll pick any gates today. Doesn't matter. Any concourse that's near us, near the exit point. All right. Establishing ourselves for the downwind. India Golf X-ray Zulu 110.1 identified. India Golf X-ray Zulu, final approach course 275 checked. Flaps 5. We'll arm our speed brakes. There you go. There's downtown Atlanta. great flight experience with the 777-300ER and A380 from Harare via Lasaka to Dubai, then Dubai to Manchester. Scott says hand flight time. Uh-oh. Let's see, where are we? Field should be on my right. All right, 5,000. Alright, give me the throttle. I'll take the throttles for now. So VREF is going to be 152. So if I want to go to Bamboo, okay, if I want to go direct Bamboo, it says come down to Bamboo at 4,000. So I can actually go down here, 4,000, we'll go level change. We'll vertical speed it. Okay, there's Bamboo, 4,000. For our right base, we need to go about 180 on the heading. So 4,000 for Bamboo, that's going to put us on the 12-mile final. We don't need to go all the way to the IAF. Alright, and then slow it down to 170, flat 5 bug speed. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1536, right base, runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Alright, give me gear down. I'm gonna configure earlier here. Flaps 15. Speed, speed, speed. Alright, my aircraft. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Oh yeah, replay. Record. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1536, 10 mile final runway, 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Scott with the $10 tip, thanks sir. Appreciate you. This is for you.
2500.
Check. A little bit high. Gear down 3 greens north, flaps 30 indicated. Oh, we need to light up. This is what I hate about one person flying this. Don't say airspeed low. There we go. A little bumpy. Mr. Push altitude set 154. Yeah, I'm just a little busy. I appreciate that tip, Scott. I'm gonna update the ticker and all that. You're the best. Thank you, man. This one's for you, sir. But I'm definitely not gonna do this every time. It's good for practice, but especially with these kind of aircrafts, when you turn off the auto throttle, it's a real big threat because like you're so used to it. It's not like the CRJ where you're like constantly.
Traffic, Delta 643 pushing traffic, get Delta 10.
It's not like the CRJ where you're constantly thinking about the speed. It spoils you with the auto throttle, and then one day if you decide to randomly turn it off and say like I go to the washroom or something, stall out of the sky. The only thing I'm missing is runway heading 275, but actually, oh, I love this bug. 275. Checked.
Approaching minimums. 200 minimums.
Landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Spoilers, reverse green. Diesel. Manual braking. Can we get off here? Sorry, brakes. I didn't mean to do that to you, brakes. Alright, welcome down to Atlanta. Little hand phone approach there for Scott. We'll stop the timer. It was hour and 30 minutes on the flight. Nice job, Captain. Thank you, sir. Let me get my thing out. Vacating on the left. We'll go that way. Atlanta traffic, Delta 26 right clear of Delta 1536 clear of 26 right on Papa 3, taxiing to Concourse Bravo, Atlanta traffic. Now we do have to cross this runway, so I'll keep this, keep our lights on. Well, that was fun. This is why this is my favorite aircraft. You just can't get that level of control and like, you know how they say some cars are driver's cars? This is like the pilot's aircraft. I don't know how to explain it. I just love it. My favorite aircraft. Crossing 26 left. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1536 crossing 26 left at Bravo 2 Atlanta. Make sure no one's there. We'll just take Concourse Bravo there on the left side. Alright, we have stopped the recording. Yeah, we'll go. Well, meant to go right, but we'll just go left.
Atlanta traffic, American 611, exit runway 26 left, via Delta, and the Echo. Atlanta traffic.
APU. Alright, hold your ears. It's going to be a little bit loud. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to hand fly the approach if I don't have to worry about switching radios. So because VATSIM was offline, I was like, we can make that work. If VATSIM was online and I had to go between like center to approach to even tower and then ground, no, never mind. But that's why they have two pilots in real life.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 376, turning final, runway 26 right, 15 miles out, Atlanta.
Take this first one right here, why not? I wonder if GSX is going to work this time or no.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 643, taxi 226 left, Atlanta.
Parking brake set. APU on the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Atlanta. Good. Let's go fuel pumps. We'll keep the aft one for the APU running. And wait for 5% and 1. Beautiful. Seatbelt signs off. We'll keep the nav lights on. Auto anti-collision off. And
Atlanta traffic, FedEx 41 heavy clear on runway 26 right. Atlanta traffic.
let's go GSX, see if it works. KATL scripting engine hasn't started. I don't know what the heck's going on with my GSX.
Delta 13
About
to
hour and 40
Atlanta
minutes on the
traffic,
block time.
taxiing runway 27 right via Lima.
Alright, now I can get to it. Scott, again, thank you so much for that $10 bomb. I appreciate you. Let me update the ticker. Appreciate the support of the channel, man. All the time. Happy 2024. Scott with the first dono of 2024 coming in. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. GSX, do you want to work or no? Oh, there you go. Proper. Good. That's what I like to see. Let me turn down the sounds of the sim a little bit. Good. And then resume that. We'll do a
Atlanta traffic, Delta 376 inside AJ.
screenshot.
On 26 right.
Screenshot. And I'm going to post all this as usual to Discord, !point Discord in chat. In the simple screenshots folder. Take a screenshot from this side. Actually, I don't like that side with the stairs. It looks ugly. We'll go like that. Beautiful. I'm glad the 2K stream worked out in 2K. That was good. Alright, let's keep that here.
And you need this done by when?
Was this approved by management?
An entire landing?
Oh, we got an MD-11 over there or what? That's pretty cool. Welcome to Atlanta. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 5 minutes.
Frank White.
Atlanta traffic, American 611, line up in takeoff, runway 26 left. It's a western departure. Atlanta traffic.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 376, clear 26 right. We'll hold short 26 left, Bravo 4.
Thank you.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1334, lining up runway 27 right.
Atlanta traffic behind the departing A300, Delta 643, gonna line up on way 26 left, Atlanta.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1334, departing runway 27 right, departure to the south.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 376 is crossing 26 left, Bravo 4.
And that's Atlanta traffic, American 611, airborne, runway 26 left.
Back with you. Eli says right on time. Eli, roll the footage, go back and watch the landing. I did a nice hand phone approach into hot Atlanta. All right.
Atlanta traffic, Delta
There goes that guy.
643, departing 26 left, pound 2 departures, transition Georgia, Atlanta.
All right. I guess the remainder of the passengers can just get stuck in the plane. We'll stop the GSX soon. By the way, you know there is a free scenery for Atlanta, right? You just have to download the North America thing. What's that? No, I didn't know that. The world update? Or... 'cause I don't download any other world updates. Alright, we'll just go reset position. Ooh, let's watch them take off.
And
Nice
Delta
flight.
1334, clear of runway 27 right, Atlanta.
Safe flight. See ya. Couldn't think of what it was called.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 643, airborne 2000, climb in, flight level 3.
Yeah, I'll see. It depends how big the
last
world
call,
scenery is.
Atlanta.
I don't. If it's like 12 gigs, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, guys, let's jump in the aircraft and we'll roll the replay.
Land traffic, Delta 2621, taxiing to
Kinda
27
low on
right,
fuel there.
Lima Charlie. Land
So
traffic.
let's go. Wait, is that how much we landed with? So was SimBrief wrong? Because it did. The FMC was telling me using reserve fuel. Final reserve 2.3. No, 2.7. No, I'm good. I'm good. But wait, what about my alternate? Actually, I should have landed with 6.5, shouldn't I? Interesting. Keep an eye on that next time.
Is your platform to perform on.
Okay, let's go FS actions, PMDG. Oh yeah, we're already on the final state. Let's put the sounds up for you guys. Beautiful. Lights, cameras, action. But that's seriously interesting. I don't know why we landed with such little fuel. I don't know if that was the case. I have to go back and see if something changed after we parked there. But if that's the case, that is pretty low. And this is the first time I've seen that happen. Because usually SimBrief is bang on. .3 and some contingency. Huh. Anyways. Let's get some more fuel in there for the replay. Alright, good. And get rid of GSX. Thank you. Let's go replay mode. Make sure all our doors are closed. Rip ears.
80 knots.
Go to about there. Maybe a little more. There we go. Hand flew that approach with manual thrust and autopilot off. It's good that you didn't bother with a liquid cooler, Eli. You don't want to have extra components that can fail, like the liquid pump and stuff like that. It's good that you just went for the air one. Stream looks good, great in 2K. Good. I am glad to hear that. So we got 87 minus 87 and 0.88 Gs. And then Sim Toolkit Pro. We'll complete that. Okay. Let's watch the landing first. Butter. Let me get my butters out in chat. Alright guys, I am out of here. Wait, screenshot. Gotcha. I'm gonna post those on Discord. Alright, enjoy the replay guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, and until next time, we will see ya. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Scott for the tip. Appreciate all you guys. Take care. See ya.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Land traffic, Delta 2621 taking off runway 27 right, no delay. Land traffic.